ABC Jack here. Welcome back to Vinyl Martini. I am going to try and catch up on some of these tags that's going around. So many tags and so little time to refile the records that you have to pull for these tags. Anyways, this is the Soul and Funk tag 2024, brought to you by John. His channel is, I have to be careful when you say this, 6-inch Pianist. He is up in Birmingham, in the central part of England. It's not pronounced Birmingham for all you people out there. Birmingham is down in Alabama. Birmingham is the way you want to pronounce it. Anyways, he has got 12 questions, and I love my soul and funk, and I was really happy to do this. I do not have enough soul and funk records. I'm going to try and correct that. I'm going to be looking for some more soul and funk records in my next few crate digs. But anyways, let's get down to it. First question, show a Saturday night album. Well, I couldn't think of anything better than this. This is a fantastic record. I have I've shown this before, but this is Barry White, the Love Unlimited Orchestra, Rhapsody in White, arranged and conducted by Barry White, featuring Love's Theme. What a great way to start a party off. This will start everybody off. Some fantastic songs on here. Barry's Theme, Rhapsody in White, Midnight in You, I Feel Love Coming On, Baby's Blues, Don't Take It Away From Me, What a Groove, and Love's Theme. Oh, fantastic pianist, singer, arranger. Just a great album. Started off, and this is from I'm going to say 1973, released on 20th Century Albums. I don't have any needle drops because that's beyond my capabilities. Maybe that'll be my goal for 2025, do some editing, etc., etc. Question number 2. Show a Sunday morning record. Well, I've never seen anybody show this guy. It's a bit of an obscure album. It is a guy called Vernon Birch, and the album is called I'll Be Your Sunshine. I bought this for $1. I remember that I bought this the day I bought London Calling in January 1980 on London Calling's release, and this was in the Wire Rack staff picks. Vernon is from Chicago. He's a little bit like Stevie Wonder, except that Vernon is more of a master on the guitar, not on keyboards, but a lovely, lovely record. Released in, what year was it released in? 1978, I think, but fantastic record. Vernon he released some more albums. It's the only one I've ever run across. But Vernon Birch, if you ever see this record, just pick it up. It is a smash. Great record. Great for a Sunday morning. Question number 3. So a soul cover classic. Well, I just picked this up recently at just after Christmas. This is the Isley Brothers 3+3. There's a couple of great covers on here. They do great covers of Listen to the Music, song that I really don't like to listen to by the Doobie Brothers, but by the Isley Brothers, fantastic. And also they do a great cover of Summer Breeze, Seals and Croft classic song that I am sick of from classic radio, but the Isley Brothers do a fantastic job on this. The whole album is just fantastic. I could have used this inner here on the gatefold for another question that's coming up, but great covers, and man, that version of That Lady, the first song on First Side, is fantastic. This album is not hard to come by, but if you ever see the Isley Brothers, they've been around since forever. We're recording since the 60s, and that is a 1973 record, I think. Yeah, 1973 on CBS. Question number 4, car chase music. Well, I have this comp called Funky Chicago, rare and reissued Chicago funk from the vaults of Mod Art Stuff, Scorpio Records, 1973 to 1977. Fantastic album. And the song that I am going to pick out for a car chase music is a song by Casey Jones, and the song is Get Off Your Let me try that again. Get up off of your rusty dusty. 2 minutes and 38 seconds of pure funk. Great for a car chase. You ever see this record around, pick it up. It's well worth it. Beautiful record. Number 5, best dressed soul record. Well, you could pick almost any soul record because those guys knew how those guys knew how to dress, but I'm going to show you this album. This is Ashford and Simpson. The album's called Solid. Look at the couple there. They were together for a long time. Looking very, very sharp there. Great record. Solid is such a good song. Out of This World, Closest to Love, Babies. Man, they had a long career, and they wrote some great songs for themselves, and they wrote a lot of great songs for other artists as well. So Valerie Simpson and Ron Ashford, Solid. Number 6, Play That Funky Horn. Well, I'm going to show you a CD, and this is Joe Sample and the Soul Committee, and the CD is called Did You Feel That? This is a fantastic horn record. Joe Sample plays great electric piano on this. He's got a horn section behind him. This album, you just, like, every song will just make you feel really, really happy. Very funky, very soulful. I know that Joe Sample is classified as a jazz artist, but really he is a soul artist as well. So you ever see this around, this was recorded in 1994. They weren't issuing very many albums back then. I've never seen it on vinyl, but if I did, I sure would pick it up. This is I'm sure you could pick it up for a couple of bucks somewhere. Highly recommended. Joe Sample and the Soul Committee, Can You Feel That? Great horn record. Blue-Eyed Soul. Well, I am gonna pick out Joe Parker. I've got Joe Sample on the mind here. Graham Parker and the Rumor. This is his third album, Stick to Me, on Vertigo Records. He's classified as pub rock, but really, Graham is a soul singer through and through. This album is fantastic. It's almost as good as his first record, but he's got Stick to Me on here. I'm going to Tear Your Playhouse Down. He burns on that. Soul on Ice is another great song. On side 2, you've got Watch the Moon Come Down. Beautiful ballad. And second last song on side 2 was The Heat in Harlem. Another great soul song. So Graham Parker and the Rumor. I saw these guys on this tour. They opened for Thin Lizzy. I went to see Graham Parker. I didn't wait to stick around for Thin Lizzy because I wasn't that much of a Thin Lizzy fan back in the day. But I saw these guys just tore up the stage for 45 minutes. Great album. Lots of horns on there. Very, very funky. Okay. Soulful Beginners. Soul suggestions for somebody that's just getting into soul. Well, Motown put out these anthologies. This is a 3-record set. This is Marvin Gaye. Anthology released in, I think it was probably around the mid-70s, 1974. But they put out a number of these records, like the Supremes, Gladys Knight and the Pimps. These collections are just wonderful. This is a 3-record set, like I said. Almost everything from his career. He's, duets with Tammy Terrell. His solo work on Motown. Heard it through the grapevines on here. Just all his great hits prior to Let's Get It On, I think. Not Let's Get It On, but what's his big album that everybody says is the #1 album ever recorded? Name escapes me, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, great record to start somebody off with if they've just getting into soul and funk. That's Marvin Gaye, Anthology. Beautiful copy there as well. Show a funk song that's been sampled. Well, I don't know too much about hip-hop or the end product of samples, but I had to cheat a little bit and go on Wikipedia and figure this out, but I am picking a Billy Cobham record. It's from Crosswinds, more of a funk jazz record, soul record. The song is side 2, second song is called Heather, and I wrote this down. It was sampled by Lil Wayne in Thing Cry, Big Crits, No Wheaties, and Souls of Mischief, 93 Till Infinity. So there's my sampled song. The original is fantastic. You don't have to listen to the samples, but Billy Cobham, fantastic. He always puts together a fantastic band. And Heather was the solos on here by George Duke and Michael Brecker. So you know it's going to be a fantastic song. Heather by Billy Cobham. from Crosswinds. Next, show a soul record that shows sweet harmonies. Well, man, doesn't get much better than this. These two did a number of, about 3 albums together, I think. But this is Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway. Self-titled. I think this is their first collaboration together. Roberta Flack is just a fantastic singer. Donny Hathaway's got one of the smoothest voices in soul. Highly, highly recommended. This is not a hard album to find. I just got another Donny Hathaway and Roberta Flack album the other day. So happy to find that. But fantastic record if you're not familiar with their work. Donny Hathaway and Roberta Flack, self-titled. Show a modern soul record. Well, I don't really have too many modern soul records, and the best I could come up with is this guy, Charles Bradley. Great soul and funk record. Man, he started recording very late in life. I think he was like 75 when he started recording. This is an album called Victim of Love. Do I have a date on here? I do not, but it is on Daptone Records, so you know it's good. It's not digital, that's for sure. It's on Dunham Records. He died a couple of years ago. I think he recorded about 3 records. Great. A great record. You can just see him singing, washing. He used to wash dishes in restaurants and stuff like that, and sing out in the streets, do open mic nights. Finally got his big break like I said, late in life, but a great record. Strictly Reserved for You. You Put the Flame on It. Let Love Stand a Chance. Victim of Love. Love Bug Blues. Dusty Blues. Side 2, Confusion. Where Do We Go From Here? Crying in the Chapel. Hurricane and Through the Storm. A lot of these are self-titled. Great record. He's sadly missed, gone too soon. He was about 82 when he died, I think, a couple of years ago. Like I said, so Charles Bradley. And last but not least, Pub Jukebox. Where are you going to send everybody home listening? What are you going to send everybody home listening to at the end of the night? Well, I am going to pick a classic record from no other but Stevie Wonder, and the song that I am picking is Higher Ground. Fantastic song from Inner Vision. He had a fantastic run of about 5 records starting in about 1973 or 1972. Yeah, nice copy of this. I picked this up for about $7. Highly recommended. So that's what I'm going to send everybody. Everybody in the pub is going to go home with that on their mind, and that's going to become their earworm. Fantastic record, though. Higher Ground. Jesus, all is love is fair. Don't you worry about a thing. Too High. Living for the City is another song I could have picked on here, but this is a banger through and through. Inner Visions by Stevie Wonder. So that's what I got for you. Thanks, John, for doing that. I am going to go file these records right now. I'm going to do another video later on for a good friend of mine. He's running a little contest. Anyways, thanks for watching. Always appreciate comments, and I will see you guys soon. Cheers, guys.